Chin music, the Killah breaks. What's good, everybody? Killah Noez. Good evening. Just want to make sure the audio's on point. I'm not sure if it is, so we're gonna do a quick test here. I don't have a monitor, so this is what I gotta do. All right, it's working. Ay caray. All right, so we are live up on YouTube. We're about to get started in just a few minutes. First, I gotta look for my blade. As you can see, I got a box here. Got a box of this is a Goodwill buy, and it came in I think from the city of Orange. I got I won it on a Goodwill auction, and man, I've been sitting on this box for a while. It must have been a couple weeks when I came up on it. It got delivered. It's been delivered for a while already. I just been lagging on I just been lagging on actually opening it up. But I will not be lagging no more. We're gonna open it up tonight, along with another. We actually got a box from the Hall of Fame, believe it or not, and I'm gonna go grab that real quick. I'm excited about this one as well. This box is over here. Now this one is not as heavy as the other one, but yeah, this is. I gotta take a picture of this. This is from the National Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. So this one's really dope. Just the fact to get something from Cooperstown from the Hall of Fame. That is pretty dope. So we're gonna be opening up a couple of boxes, and then I got some packs too that I might rip open. I just finished releasing a video. I just finished releasing episode 40. That one's already up and running as well. So we just got a couple of few things. We're trying to catch up, man. I had a very busy weekend that involved the Burbank Card Show. It involved a couple of DJ gigs that I had to do as well. And I was basically running all over the place, driving from point A to point B, back and forth, and doing this, that, and the third. But looks like we're trying to catch up here, trying to pump out some videos, trying to pump out some episodes. And as you can see somewhere in the background, I have 2024, and I gotta rip that open. I don't think I want to do a live for that one, although it would be fun. But we'll see. Depends on if we get some sort of traction going on here. Maybe we could get the blasters open. I got two blasters, and those blasters I did come up on at the Burbank Card Show. And then we do have a hobby box as well of 24 Series 1. And we got that one at Frank and Sons. But like I said, it just depends. Depends on if we get some sort of traction here. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Just gonna wait a couple more minutes. Actually, just a few more moments before we start ripping these open. And then we'll get cracking on ripping up this box of Goodwill baseball cards. Should be fun. Stay tuned. And I also want to remind people that our Chin Music baseball podcast returns for episode 1 this upcoming Thursday. This week already. The Dodgers are going to face off against the San Diego Padres out, I think, at Camelback, somewhere out there in Arizona. And we'll be covering that game at 12 o'clock. That'll be over on my Twitch channel at DJ Killah Noez on Twitch. And that'll be starting at 12 o'clock. We'll be calling the game. Probably ripping up some packs, talking baseball. It's going to be good to be talking baseball and watching a legit baseball game, even though it's preseason. But watching a preseason baseball game, it's gonna be good to get back into the swing of things, getting ready for the start of the MLB baseball campaign for 2024. So that'll be this Thursday at 12 o'clock. We'll be doing our first episode of Chin Music, a baseball podcast, episode 1, Thursday at 12. So definitely looking forward to that. ¿Qué más? That's pretty much it, to tell you the truth. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. If not, we might move it over to Twitch. And if not, I might just record it and then edit it and then maybe kind of get it going. But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens here. We're gonna give it a few more moments. It's all about traction, right? It's all about just doing it, winging it, and seeing what happens. But it's going to be a matter of time before hopefully we get some peeps over here to the stream. We did invite some peeps to check out. We did send out the link, but nothing yet. Maybe I'll send it out to my brother. Hold up. Sahi Black is here, but let me see if he wants to chime in. Again, this is Chin Music, the Killah Breaks Live. On a Tuesday evening. Alright, let me just invite a few more peeps here. There we go. Again, we have a box of Goodwill baseball cards. We won it on an auction a few weeks back. I'm not gonna say we've been lagging. We've been busy. We've been backed up and we've been busy on opening it up. But I am looking forward to opening it up. It's got to be I think it's some 80s and 90s cards. Those cards are always dicey. You're either gonna get some pretty good ones or you're gonna get some pretty bad ones. It's either good or bad, so we'll see. We're hoping for a lot of good ones. The Goodwill baseball cards are always kind of dicey because you just never know what you're gonna get, especially with the 80s and 90s. Knowing that the junk wax era is in effect, so you got that to deal with, and it's just a matter of whether we get good players, good Hall of Fame players, hopefully too. So we'll see what we get. I'm gonna say one more minute. We'll start ripping this box open. We're already here on YouTube. We'll keep it on YouTube, and we'll do it live. Why not? Chin Music, the Killah Breaks, and Beeble, or live. All right, let's start to rip this box open. Let's get this show on the road. And let's get it cracking. Gotten a few auction wins already from Goodwill. This one wasn't expensive at all. I want to say I spent maybe a little over 20 bucks. The auction win was for about 15, and then with shipping came out to about 20 something bucks. So it's a box in the box. I hope it's a box in the box. Feels like a box. Yeah, it's a box. Old school box. Okay, let's go. Okay, there's our first box, and I think there's another box in here. Yeah, there's gonna be another box. There's two boxes. Double check, make sure there's nothing else, and it doesn't look like there is. So we got some old school looking boxes here, and these are our Goodwill wins? Got a rubber band. Make sure everything's good. Um, this is the one on the left is probably the lightest. So I'm probably gonna open up that one first. Let's bring this one out to the side. Get it out of the way. As you can see, my table's a little occupied with some bomb ass cards. Ay, caray. Hey, Benny, what's up, brother? Benny, I didn't get a response from you from the card that I had texted you. As a matter of fact, I got it right here, bro. I don't know if you saw it. I'm pretty sure you did. Maybe it was late. Maybe you were already napping. But this was the card that I was telling you about. I know you're huge on Corey Seager. See the patch right here. It looks like it would be number 5. You see, no, I was about to say this is a button, but no, it's not a button. It's a sticker, I think. A sticker maybe of authenticity. But you see the patch, and this is exactly what it is right here. It's a jumbo relic card from 2021 Topps Definitive Collection. So that's what that is, man. Like I said, I know you're huge on Corey Seager, brother. But yeah, I'm ripping open some Goodwill baseball cards. It's an auction that I won a few weeks back, and I just barely opened up this. I'm barely opening up this box just to find out what's in here. Looks like a lot of junk wax, 80s and 90s. Looks like a lot of 80s right now. Ay, caray. Nice, I'll take it. We can put something together. I think we could. We'll see. We'll see what we can put together. I thought you might like it. All right, man. I'm seeing a lot of Donruss. So let's go. Let's get our first stack of cards here. Not sure what's going to be in here. Guess that's why we're finding out, huh? All right, let's back up this as much as we could without hitting the rest of the cards. Let's see what we got here. All right, we're going to have Donruss 89. The cards don't look... They don't look like in immaculate shape. They look like they've been around the block for sure, to say the least. A little scratched up, but hey, what can you expect from a Goodwill buy, right? So there's Don Robinson. There's a Tony Gwynn right here. A Tony Gwynn Diamond Kings. Andy Hawkins. Van Snyder. Yeah, the cards are definitely beat up. Here we go. John Smoltz rookie. This is a John Smoltz rookie card right here for sure. And the thing with these, actually I don't know if it's 88 or 89, but with 89, one of the things that I've learned, or maybe it might be 90, one of those, they become there's a lot of errors depending on the back of the card. But we got a Smoltz rookie. I think I have a couple of these already. But we'll definitely take it as a hit. There's Edgar Martinez. Now, Edgar Martinez, I'm not sure if this one's going to be a rookie. No, this is second year. Second year for Edgar. So we got 3 Hall of Famers. Got 6 cards already pulled. Half of those are already Hall of Famers. So far, so good. Let's go. Dennis Cook, Manny Trio, Mike Jackson, Jeff Musselman, John Moses, Jose De Leon, John Fishel, Chili Davis, Daryl Boston. Now I'm starting to think. You think we'll get a Griffey rookie? Scott Medvin, Mike Lacoste. This is Donruss 89. Let's see what we can find. Any rated rookie? Let's see if we can find at least one rated rookie. Lloyd McClendon, Brian Harper, Rick Leach, Mike Schooler, Kevin Blankenship, Keith Miller, Paul Mirabella, Jody Davis, Gary Redis, Carmelo Martinez, Brian Mayer. I'm starting to think that they put these first three Hall of Famers up in the front to try to excite me on my auction buy. We're getting a lot of comments now. Juan Nieves, Craig Worthington. Here we go. Fred Lynn, Luis Aguayo, Alejandro Peña. And we got a Diamond Kings, Mark McGuire. All right, we'll take that one. Mike Henneman, Franklin Stubbs, Al Leiter. Second year card for Al Leiter. Now does analytical work with the MLB Network. Julio Franco, who seemed like he played forever. I mean, he was probably, 47, 48, still playing in the majors. I wouldn't doubt he was still playing overseas. Holy moly. Kurt Young, Ed Hearn, Cecil Espy, Larry Sheets, Joey Meyer, Ray Hayward, Brian Harvey, Jack McDowell. This would be a second year card. Kenny Hill, Ken Caminiti, RIP, Greg Harris, Ron Oyster, Dennis Rasmussen, Felix Fermin, and here we go. We got a rated rookie, Luis Medina. So at least we got a rated rookie there. And here's another Diamond Kings, Chris Sable with the goggles. Got an MVP card here of Gerald Perry. Double dose, back-to-back Gerald Perry MVP. Donruss 89, let's go. Here we go, another rated rookie here of Alex Sanchez. Walt Weiss, Grand Slammers. I don't think I've ever seen a Grand Slammers from Donruss 89 before. So we got our Hall of Fame stack right here. We got the MVPs, we got the rated rookies, and I'm going to have, I guess I'll call them inserts. Never seen one like this before. We'll put that one out to the side. Bob Milacki, Diamond Kings, Johnny Ray. And let's do this. We'll do a Diamond Kings. So all Hall of Famers, including Diamond Kings on this. And then we'll do all Diamond Kings over here. How about that? Something like that. All right, Rick Cerrone, Buddy Black, Jeff Hamilton, Hal Morris. This would be his rookie card right here. I'll put him right here. Tom Bolton, Darrell Evans, Mark Clear. And we have a Donruss Diamond Kings checklist. I see a Mike Greenwell at the very top. Who's at the end? Don Mattingly. Look at that. We got back-to-back checklists. Same thing. Mike Greenwell and Don Mattingly. Luis de los Santos. Jay Bell. Mickey Hatcher. Chillin'. Well, Mickey Hatcher was a big player in '88, so for sure he's feeling himself here. He was part of the stuntman team for the Dodgers, for the World Championship Dodgers in '88. All right, we're going. This is all right. This is not Donruss. This is Topps 89. Bobby Bonilla, Ernest Riles, Marvin Freeman. This one's dinged up for sure. Dante Bichette, Andres Thomas, Tony Armas, Wayne Tolleson, Eric Hetzel, Ricky Horton, Tom Lampkin, Ernie Witt, Terry Clark, Kevin Brown. This would be his. This one trips me out because he got called up in '86. In '87, he got dropped back down into the minors, and they came back up in '88. He only pitched in one game in '86. Gave up 6 hits, 2 runs. He did strike out 4. And it looks like he did get a win in that one game. I don't know if he gets credited, but nevertheless, this could be a somewhat rookie card maybe. It's only one game. Pitched 5 innings. Huh. Back in 86. So this is the 88. Okay, 89. No, this is like second year, third year card of Kevin Brown. The $1 million man for the Dodgers. Ay caray. Mike Diaz. Vance Law with the. This is 1990, right? 1990 tops. Yes, it is. So let's put 89 here. We'll put 90 here. How about that? All right, Dave Meads. And this is 88 tops right here. You can tell right here. Greg Matthews, you got the orange back. Another thing to look for is for the Tiffany's version. I'll be surprised if we run into a Tiffany card in here. Jay Aldrich, Sammy Stewart, Audubey McDowell, Bob Dernier. Wow, Bob Dernier. Bob Dernier. It's another J Bell. Now we're into 88 Donruss. Alex Trevino, Jerry Mumphrey. You know what? I should be separating 88 from 89. Hold up. Let's do this right. There we go. 88 Donruss. Mike Dunn. Mike Dunny. Dave Steeb. Frank Viola. We got the Hawk Diamond Kings. Andre Dawson. Definitely put this one off to the side. Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. We got back-to-back Hall of Fame hits with the Diamond Kings. Andre Dawson. Now we got Alan Trammell. Wonder Stars. Looks like a Wonder Bread card here of Kevin Mitchell. I like getting these. I've gotten a few of them. Not Wonder. I've gotten. I'm trying to remember what it was. But this could be added to the food collection of baseball cards. Kevin Mitchell. And here we go. Art Howe, former Oakland Athletic manager. And this is 1983 OPC with the throwback. All right, we're taking it back with these ones right here. Hold up. So we're going to bring these back here. This is probably 80. Yeah, this is 84. 84 OPC, Tony Armas. So we're hitting some real early 1980 cards here. All right, this one's all banged up. Tim Loyar. This is 1985 tops with the green back. Huh. You can see it's really dinged up. But we'll take it. Bill Madlock. Donruss. This is going to be Donruss 85. Bill Madlock. Pittsburgh Pirate. And with those yellow unis. That striped up Pittsburgh hat. Goodness. Talk about throwback. All right, let's go back to 88 Donruss. Dave Parker, the Cobra. Sahib Black is big on Dave Parker. Andy McGaffin. Jimmy Jones. Wayne Tollison. I always struggle with this name right here. Let's see if I can nail it. Juan Berenguer. I think is he Mexican? No, he's not. He's from Panama. I always thought he was Mexican. He's Panamanian. Juan Bautista Berenguer. Panamanian. I always thought he was Mexican. No, he's from Panama. Ay caray. Now we know. We didn't know, but now we know. All right. So yeah, these cards have been around the block for sure. Let's grab another stack. Let's see what we have. Oh, I see 1990 Donruss and their million cards. Ay caray. 1988 Eric Show, Dave Leiper, Wes Gardner, Dwayne Ward, John Moses. Look at the camera, John. Look at the camera. Where are you looking at, bro? And here we go. 1990 Donruss, Dave Steeb. These are the ones with the errors. It's the funniest error too, by the way. They say if on the INC after the INC there's no period, it's considered an error card. Almost all of them don't have a period after the INC. Ay caray. All right, I'm gonna move these around. I'm gonna get another stack going here for Donruss 1990. Hold up. Jerry Royster. And here we got the Ripken Baseball Family. Man, this card is beat up. I have a better version of this card. The Ripken Baseball Family. Got Billy, Cal Sr., Cal Jr. All right, let's flip these over. Uh-oh. I see somebody. Hold up. Speaking of somebody, Donruss 89, Fernando Valenzuela. Definitely a hit there. Put him off to the side. Chili Davis on that Donruss Diamond Kings. This card is chewed the heck up. What happened here? Look at this card. Ay caray. 85 Leaf Donruss. And fortunately, this one is jacked up. Holy moly, off to the side. 1989 rookies, Kenny Rogers. On that Topps 1990. Topps 90, we would put him here. Ryne Sandberg, the Hall of Famer. Apparently he's down on the count right now, sick. And a lot of people are wishing him to get well soon. So get well soon, Ryne Sandberg. Here we have an All-Star card. Put him off to the side, Hall of Famer. Howard Johnson, MVP. Glenn Davis, MVP. Here we go, another Ryne Sandberg. So we have his All-Star card over here, and we have his regular base. All right. Let's flip these over. We got Al Leiter. Shane Raleigh. I'll tell you what, man, these cards look faded as well. Like I said, they definitely been around the block. Mike Boddicker. Sid Fernandez. They might have been out in the sun. You go Mark Grace. Second year card for Mark Grace. It looks like we have a Nolan Ryan score, 1989. Look at that. Definitely a Hall of Fame hit. Jose Canseco, baseball's first 40-40 man. 1988 Leaf. Donruss 89. 40-40 club. Jose Canseco. Definitely a hit. Kevin Phelps. Tom Filer. Tony Lawless. Rated rookie Alex Sanchez. Mike Jeffcoat. Tony Armas. You could see, man, they're definitely fading out. I gotta think they were probably left out. I don't know. They weren't very well taken care of. Carlos Martinez, Mark Portugal, Jose De Leon, Charlie Hayes, Larry McWilliams, because they are definitely fading out. John Smiley, Dave Schmidt, Dave Smith, Billy Swift, Melido Perez of the Perez brothers, Brian Smith, Luis Polonia, Wes Gardner, Steve Sachs MVP, Doug Strange, Barry Lyons, Mike Davis, rated rookie Alex Sanchez. I think this is the second time we pull him from this box. See what else we got here. Hold up. And here we got a Kirby Puckett Wonder Stars. Kirby Puckett, Hall of Famer. Like I said, I've never seen the Wonder Bread cards before, so this is pretty cool to see. This is our second card, so Kirby Puckett will be joining Kevin Mitchell. Continue on with Darren Jackson, Ron Robinson, Scott Sanderson, Eric Show, Jeffrey Leonard. How you pronounce? Is this Andy? Andy who? Andy Nezolek and John Farrell. Just trying to read the cursive writing here. Ay, caray. But yeah, those cards are definitely faded. All right, more Donruss, of course. All right, let's see if we start getting some hits here. Todd Stottlemyre, Donnell Nixon, John Cangelosi, Tommy Green, Mike Harkey, Barry Lyons again, Shane Rawley, Al Leiter, getting some doubles here, Carmen Castillo, Pat Borders, double play of Carmen Castillo. Here we go, Barry Larkin, the Hall of Famer, that's a hit. Jack Armstrong, Greg Harris, Paul Gibson. This is Kirk Manwaring. El Presidente, Dennis Martinez. On that Fleer 1990. I have to make some room for these cards right here. I'm trying to keep them by their series. Or by the type of brand they are. Okay, there we go. All right, back to Donruss 90. Jim Acker, Pat Borders, Wallace Johnson, Billy Swift, Howard Johnson, Hojo, Jerry Royce. Jerry Royce looks like he's 70 years old here pitching. Jerry Royce, born in 49. So we do the math here. 49, 59, 69, 79, 89. He was only 40 years old. Jerry Royce was 40 years old. And he's looking like he's 60. 69. Jerry Royce. Let's go. David Cone. Marvel Wynn. Cecil Espy. Tim Wallach. Ron Jones. Dave Gallagher. Terry Bross. Jeff Peterick. Ron Robinson. Hold up. Here we go. Joe Oliver. Oh, no, we got some cards trying to stick together. Jeff Treadway. Joe Oliver. Hall of Famer Lee Smith. Mike Felder. Kevin Romine. Greg Jeffries. Chuck Krim. Is that Derek Lillenquist? Derek Lillenquist. Jeff Robinson. Todd Benzinger. Lance Parrish. Juan Agosto. Scott Lusader. Wally Joyner. Eric Show. Jay Buhner, Bone. It's like his third-year card, I think. Here we go. Terry Steinbach All-Star. Kevin Hickey. Mookie Wilson. Ken Caminiti, R.I.P. Mike Davis. Greg Jeffries. Diamond Kings, Ozzie Guillen. Congrats to Ozzie Guillen, who just won the Serie del Caribe with his team from, was it Venezuela? I want to say it was Venezuela. Yeah, they won the the Serie del Caribe, and we got double dose of Ozzie Guillen. Ozzie Guillen was the manager. So the Diamond Kings were throwing over here. Tom Herr, Diamond Kings. Jeff, is that, yeah, Jeff Kunkel. Ron Robinson. Ay, caray. Lot of Donruss 90. Dickie Thon. Francisco Cabrera. Francisco Cabrera, better known for getting the winning hit in the 1991 National League Championship Series against the Pittsburgh Pirates. That was that grounder to left field where Barry Bonds fielded the play and couldn't throw out Sid Bream at the plate. Ay, caray. Steve Sachs, MVP. Tom Pagnazzi. Jaime Navarro. Felix Jose. Mike Harkey. Ricky Jordan. Diamond Kings, Brian Downing. Eric Hetzel. Larry Walker. And this is going to be a rookie for Hall of Famer Larry Walker. Big hit right here. Good hit. We'll take it. Rick Reed. Steve Psycho Lyons. Mark Grace. Tommy Green. Joey Cora. John Cangelosi. Sid Fernandez. Greg Caderet. Mike Brumley. Lance Johnson dropping that bunt. Eric Show. Billy Schroeder. Milt Thompson. Rick Rochelle All-Star. Steve Sachs. Glenn Braggs. Phil Bradley. Alvin Davis. Steve Wilson. John Costello. David Cohn. Carmelo Martinez. Carlos Martinez. Bob McClure, not Troy McClure. Dave Anderson. Bill Baith. Greg Jeffries. Mike Morgan. Jeff Robinson. Domingo Ramos. Chuck Krim. Rafael Belliard. Jay Howe. Gary Mielke? Gary Mielke. A young Mariano Duran. Mariano Duncan. Ay, caray. Juan Samuel. Cecil Espy. So there's a lot of Donruss 90. I think we're finally, hopefully, done with it. Let's reach for another stack. Once again, this is our Goodwill auction wins. We're going through the cards right now. Our hits are going to be right here. These are our hits, like our Hall of Famers and our great players. Got our rated rookies over here, MVPs, Diamond Kings, somewhat inserts right here. Let's see what else we got here. This is going to be 89. Yeah, 89 tops. It's going to be Greg Gross. And let's see, I'm pretty sure I thought I had an 89. Yeah, right here. Greg Gross, Dave Palmer. Greg Harris, a lot of Phillies. Lance Parrish. Phil Bradley. Rick Aguilera, clean shaven. And here we go, Hall of Famer George Brett. We'll take that one. We'll take that one for sure. Perps. Craig Lefferts. All good? Cool. Craig Lefferts. Rafael Ramirez. Harold Reynolds of MLB Network fame. Nice card right there from Harold. Chris Carpenter. I think this is a rookie card. Yeah, it is. Looks like he does not want to be taking a picture of. Gary Gaetti. Greg Harris. New York Mets team leaders. You see McReynolds. You see Darryl Strawberry. And you see Keith Hernandez. Nice card. Darnell Coles. Sid Fernandez. Gene Walter. Tony Pena. Speaking of Sid Bream. Jim DeShays. Joel Skinner. Buddy Black. Ruben Sierra. With the donut. The red donut. Vance Law. Dennis Rasmussen. Gibby, Kurt Gibson. Mike Lacoste, Tracy Woodson. We've got 1986 tops right here, but this one's jacked up. This is Alan Nicely. Alan Nicely. Huh. Dick Ruthven, Stevie Lake, Mariano Duncan, Kenny Howell, Ron Davis, Bud Black. All right, let's make way for these ones right here. The 86 tops. Great design, great classic design. Love those cards. Let's keep it with 88, and this is Ed Romero. And back to 88 Donruss, Dennis Rasmussen, Tom Browning, Rob McClure, Neil Heaton, Bob Sebra, Greg Caderet, Gene Nelson. Clean shaven Gene Nelson. Wow. Okay. Eric Plunk, Storm Davis. And we got double dose of Greg Olson, number 1 draft pick. Sure, this would have been a hot card to get back in the day. On that 89 tops. Roberto Alomar, the Hall of Famer. Definitely a hit. Nice looking card too. Mark Grace with that rookie cup. Kevin Mitchell. And here we got some upper deck. John Olerud. Throw him over here. 1985 Dusty Baker with the Giants. Goodness. Johnny B. Baker Jr. All right. Throw him over here. 1990 Upper Deck, Junior Felix. Howard Johnson with that 88. And this is definitely a discolored card here. The combination of power and speed might be insert. Hojo achieves goal of joining exclusive 30-30 club in 1987. I mean, something's going on with this card. Badly cut. It's a blue. I gotta look this one up. It could be dyed purposely or mistakenly. I gotta make sure. I'll look. I'll put this one out to the side. I gotta check that one out. Ooh, Dwight Gooden. That 88. I'll take that one as a hit. Randy Myers. Tim Burke. Tom Bolton. Jesse Orozco. Tim Leary. Joe Sambito. Jeff Reardon. Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Or Alan Trammell. Jeff Calhoun. That 88. Alejandro Peña. Sean Hilligus. Dave Anderson. All Dodgers coming out. Steve Sachs running for his dear life with his eyes closed. John Shelby. Tim Cruz, R.I.P. Jesse Orozco. Barry Lyons. Roger McDowell. Back to the 1986 tops with Rich Bordy. Cliff Rayford. Rich Gedman. Cards all jacked up. Jose Cruz. And here we have a 1980. Well, hold up. Jeff Lottie. And here we have a 1987 Record Breakers with Don Mattingly. And I think that's Ricky Henderson. Good looking card there. I'll take that as a hit. Hold up. Tito Landrum. Bruce Bochy. And Pascual Perez of the Perez brothers. All right, let's try to fix these up. Let's get another stack of cards going here from our Goodwill auction win. Here we have a Paul O'Neill. This would be a... Wow, looks like he was already getting called up with the Reds since 85. Playing a few games here and there. Paul O'Neill. Steve Henderson. And here we have the Hawk, Andre Dawson in that 1990 Upper Deck. Matt Winters. Jay Buhner, Fleer 90. Phil Doran. Chris James. Jim Gantner. Pete Smith. Mike Stanton. Jim Clancy. Will Frazier. Mike Devereaux. Chris Hammond. Jeff Robinson. Look at this card right here. The dynamic duo, Will Clark and Kevin Mitchell. Superstar Specials. Good looking card there. And these guys were definitely a duel back in the day. Or a duel. Ay caray. David Wells. Gary Wayne. Here's a card I've never seen before. This is Major League Prospects, Stu Tate of the Giants and Greg Smith of the Cubs. Interesting card. I don't think I've ever seen a prospect card from, first time seeing it from Fleer 90. Pretty cool. Donruss 89, Ricky Jordan. There's the thrill again, Will Clark. Followed by another Ricky Jordan. Now I'm throwing these off, I think. There we go. I'm putting them in the wrong stack. Here we go. 89 tops. Andy Benes, number 1 draft pick. Danny Cox, score 1988, I believe. Yeah, it's actually 89. Joe Pierce. Jim Traber. And I do not have a score pile yet. Oh, I'm going to have to make one, Killah. Let's go. Hey, caray. I'm running out of space here. I didn't know there was going to be all these different types of cards here. But okay. Willie Randolph. Let's go back to score again. Score 89. Don Gordon. Dave Henderson. Bill Pecota. Scott Bankhead. Dwayne Ward. Dennis Boyd. Oil Can Boyd. Ken Phillips. Scott Geraltz. Johnny Ray. Gary Pettis. Gary Templeton. Glenn Davis. Tony Phillips. John Smoltz. Hold up. We got a Hall of Famer here. Let's take a look at this one right here. Pretty good condition. Not too bad. And this would be a rookie John Smoltz. So we've pulled 2 rookie John Smoltz already. Look at this. I don't think I've seen this card yet. Definitely a hit. Mike Flanagan, and then we have a Tim Jones, 1989 rookie. We're back into 89 tops here with Dave Otto. Mike Greenwell on the score, 89. Albert Hall. Robbie Thompson. Don Heinkel. Mark Eichhorn. Mike Dunn. Gene Larkin. Bruce Suter. Dale Mahorsic. Tom Foley. And we move it on to, I think this is 88. Yeah, this is 88 score. Jim Clancy, George Bell, Junior Ortiz, Paul O'Neill, Wallace Johnson, Bobby Witt, Ed Whitson, Jeff Russell, and this is Gino Petralli on that Fleer 90. So let's see. This is 88. We'll throw them up here. All right, we're getting close to the end of this first box. Ay caray. Let's keep it going. Here we go. Fleer 90, Steve Farr. Frank White. Mike Harkey. Kevin Blankenship. Not looking at the camera. Tim Laudner. Brian Harper. Sean Hillegas. Tim McIntosh. Mark Gubiza. Here we see Mark Gubiza again with Superstar Specials. Mark Gubiza and Jeff Russell. Starter and stopper. It's probably during an All-Star game, I would guess. Mike Gallego. Bob Stanley. Mackie Sasser. Tony Pena. Roy Smith. Glenn Braggs. Alex Cole. Don Carmen. Scott Sanderson. Joey Cora, Pat O'Brien, or Pete O'Brien. And here we see Pete Harnish, 1989 rookies. B.J. Surhoff, Scott Bales, Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, Paul Kilgus, Kevin Reimer, Greg Maddux, Hall of Famer, Glenn Davis, Walt Terrell, Todd Benzinger, Mike Pagliarulo, Matt Marullo, Jeff Hewson, Lance Parrish, Scott Geraltz, Joel Skinner, Kevin Apier, Billy Ripken, Don Double Ace, Steve Oline, John Dobson, Brett Saberhagen, Howard Johnson, Kirk McCaskill, Mark Williamson. You know what I'm looking for here in Fleer 90? I'm looking for Dave Martinez. I heard he has an error card. That's who we're looking for. Dave Clark. And here we have another superstar specials with Hall of Famer Ryan Sandberg and Howard Johnson and at least rivals. Cool card. German or Herman Gonzalez, Jose Rijo, 1990 Upper Deck, Tom Brookins, Jose Uribe. Let's see if this is the error card. So the error with Jose Uribe is the fact that they have him listed as his birth date 1960 when it should be 1959. And this is the error card. They have him down as 120, 1960. I'm going to take it as a hit. I'm telling you guys, look up eBay. This card sometimes goes for more than you would think. So we'll definitely put that one off to the side. I have a few of those already. Paul O'Neill, Joe Carter, Hall of Famer, Sid Fernandez, Terry Kennedy, Doug Drabeck, Don Slott, Frank Tanana, Bruce Hurst, Scott Bradley, Rance Mulliniks. Yeah, he's like that. Frank Williams, Jose De Leon, Ronnie Gant, Jim Gantner, Jeff Hamilton, Jim Corsi, Greg Olson, Clay Parker, Danny Heap, Jeff Reardon, 1990 Upper Deck, ay caray, John Welland, Kevin Apier, there we go, Oil Can Boyd, Brian Holton, and here we go, Hall of Famer Cal Ripken on that 89 tops. Take that as a hit. And speaking of hit, Barry Bonds on that Fleer 90. Goodness. Back-to-back hit. Speaking of here we go. Now we got the heavy hitters here. Jose Canseco, another Cal Ripken. Oral Hershiser. Bo Jackson, let's go. Goodness. All-Star Oral Hershiser. Mike Maddux. That was a nice lot of cards right there. Todd Froworth. Here we go. Mike Henneman. Cobra, Dave Parker, Neil Heaton, and Mackie Sasser. So our hits are starting to grow here. As you can see already, we got a nice little hit pack. Nice little stack of just hits starting to develop here. Keep this Cal Ripken with Ripken. But yeah, we're starting to get some good hits here. All right. Our last stack of cards for this box. Here we got Mike Scioscia, Rob Nelson, Dave Martinez. Dave Martinez, we need to find you in Fleer 90, brother. Not in Upper Deck. Greg Brock. Jamie Moyer. Randy McCament. Brian Harvey. Chris James. Floyd Bannister. Jerry Brown. Dave Steeb. Tim Wallach. Vance Law. Dave Henderson. Carney Lansford. And here we have a collector's choice, 1990 Upper Deck, Benito Santiago. And then we have a Mike Scott. Are these stuck together? No, they're not. Thankfully not. Hold up. So there's Benito and there's Mike Scott. Take those as hits. Luis Polonia. Glenn Davis. And here I am messing up this again. Here we go. Luis Polonia, Glenn Davis, Ron Darling. Scott Scooter. Sean Hilligus. And this is Tony Castillo. Alright, let's flip these over. Make sure we're good here. Here's another Mike Scioscia. Mark McGuire. Chuck Finley. Wally Joyner. Pedro Guerrero. Willie Frazier. Number 1 draft pick, Mark Lewis, repping the Indians. There's another Chuck Finley. American League All-Star, Roger Clemens. Don Mattingly. Goodness. There's another Wally Joyner. Chili Davis. Don Robinson. Ozzie Smith, the Wizard. Darryl Strawberry, double dose of Darryl. Here we have a 1990 Mike Scioscia, Oral Hershiser. I like Oral. And yeah, we got him in the right spot. 1990 Topps. Topps Rookie Cup, Mike Dunn. Mariners first round draft pick, Roger Salkhead. Chili Davis. Mike Maddox. Juan Gonzalez. Goodness. It's a rookie too. All-Star National League, Ozzie Smith. Here we see Chili Davis. Roger Clemens. Double dose of Roger Clemens. Got him in 88 Donruss and 88 Topps. Big Darryl Strawberry. This is what I'm talking about. I think, yeah, these are some sort of inserts. It's just crazy because they look like they're cut or something. But okay, good to know. All right, let's finish strong with the last little stack here. Nolan Ryan. Jose Canseco. We have another Nolan Ryan. 5,000. Is this 5,000 strikeouts? And look at this. Ken Griffey Jr. Rookie Cup. Goodness. Let's go. Jim Abbott Rookie Cup. Roger Clemens. Deion Sanders. Lloyd Mosby. And Cal Ripken. Man, we finished strong for sure, man. That was a pretty strong box. These are all our hits right here. See Cal Ripken, Deion, Roger, Jim Abbott Rookie Cup, Ken Griffey Rookie Cup, Nolan Ryan 5,000 strikeouts. Jose 5,000 strikeouts or 5,000 what? 5,000 something. 5,000 what? What did it say? 5,000. 5,000 what? I don't want to read the whole thing yet, but there's something. Maybe it is 5,000 strikeouts. Canseco, Ryan, Daryl Strawberry. We had two versions of it. Clemens, Smith. Man, good hits here. Good hits on the Goodwill. On the Goodwill buys. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these away. I'm going to make room for that last box. But yeah, you can see the discolorment right here on these cards. They were definitely left out. And they got stained up. For sure, they did. But yeah, I think the most cards that we had was from Donruss 1990. And I saw some discolorment from these cards as well. Not in the best shape. I've seen better shape cards. All good though. Let's put these away. Very satisfied with the hits though, man. Especially that last one with the Griffey rookie cups. That was really cool. Okay, we're going to leave our hits there as well. We had a bunch of 89 as well. 89 tops. Put that away. 88 tops. Our Diamond Kings here. We'll leave our Diamond Kings out. 89 Donruss or 88? 89. 89 Donruss. Here's 88 Donruss. And yeah, look at the discolorment right here, man. Cards are not in good shape. Nevertheless, 1990 Upper Deck. Cards are definitely discolored. I have 89 Score. Oops. 88 Score. 1990 Tops. Got the Wonder Breads. Got the 86. I like these. I don't mind these at all because I am working on my own baseball cards, as you could see. And I actually utilize the top of the names. As you could see, I used it here. So when I make my own cards, I could use these. The ones that are really in bad shape, I could just bam, cut them up and make my own cards. So I don't mind these at all, man. I'll definitely be utilizing these cards for sure. Okay, I think that could be it. I think I could start bringing in the oh yeah, don't forget about this Chili Davis. This card was so badly look at this. I don't even think I could do a baseball card stand with this. This is just so bad. It's just such in bad shape. Ay caray. Alright, so let's get rid of this box. Let's put this box away. Once again, these are our Goodwill auction wins. We're going to go ahead and put this box off to the side and make room for our final box. We have another box just like that. And we're going to get it open and see what's inside. I'm expecting more or less the same thing here. Oh, this one looks a little bit more, and one of our cards took a dip. Hold up, I needed to see what that was. Ay caray. But that box looks a little bit more. Let's see. Oh, Shohei took a dip. Ay caray. There we go. All right, so let's see what we're looking at here. Yeah, you could see this a little bit better color. The cards might be in better shape here. maybe have a lot of tops. We might have a lot of tops in this box. Let's see if we can find any heat here. Because there was some heat in the last box. Let's see if we can match it up. Scott Sanderson, Jeff Russell. This is 1990 tops. Hensley Mullins, Ray Searage, Juan Samuel, Glenn Braggs, Clint Zavaras, double dose of Clint Zavaras, Jody Reed, doubling it up, Rich Monteleone, Charlie O'Brien, double dose, Freddie Lynn, Roberto Kelly. I want to make sure I don't. This card seems like it's stuck, but no, it's only one card. Roberto Kelly, Todd Burns, Dave Otto, Dave Parker, Russ Nixon, Tom Lampkin, Mike Moore, Mel Stoudemire Jr., Rob Murphy, Brian Harvey, Bobby Bonilla, Lenny Harris, Pascual Perez. Look at this card. Goodness. Asahi Black is going to get a kick out of this card for sure. Pascual Perez with the Jerry curl and the silver tooth. Holy moly. Wait till you see this one, Asahi. You're going to love this card. Put this one aside for Asahi Black. Luis Quinones, Mike Henneman, Chris James, Brian Holton, Rock Reigns, the Hall of Famer. Let's go with our first hit of this box. Juan Agosto, Mookie Wilson, Danny Cox, Ruben Sierra, Mike Smithson, Dick Schofield. Can we find a Frank Thomas rookie card here? Andy Bennis, Gerald Young. There's a lot of 1990 tops here. Mike Marshall, Mike McFarland, Nick Isaski, Mike Rosler, Bobbleheads. Let me just check something. I wonder if they have it on. They might have them kind of like in order. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Greg Matthews, Hall of Famer Ryan Sandberg, Jeff Kunkel, Jim DeShays, Kevin Tapani, David Wells, Kenny Hill, Jeff Reardon, Mark Grace, Mike Kruko, Barry Jones, Dave Anderson, Jose De Leon, Bobby Thigpen, Derek Lilliquist, Willie McGee, Lee Gutterman, Jack Doherty, double dose of Jack Doherty, Mike Lacoste, Joel Skinner, Darrell Evans, Ted Power, Mike Sharperson, Kent Herbeck, Matt Noakes, Wes Gardner, Jay Howell, Dante Bichette, Mariners #1 draft pick, Roger Salkhead. I think this is the second one we pulled. Rob Dibble, Brian Harper, Glenn Davis, double dose. Here we go. Ricky Jordan on that Donruss 89. Wayne Tollison, Joe Price, Dave Bergman, Wally Bagman, Bunton, R.C. Gonzalez, Ivan Calderon, Rick Rochelle, Diamond Kings, Paul O'Neill, Gene Larkin, Dave Steeb, Alan Davis, Chris Carpenter, rated rookie, Al Nipper, David Cohn, Dan Plesac, Jeff Robinson, Jeff Treadway, Marvell Wynn, Tom Pagnazzi, Don Carmen, Danny Darwin, Dave Gallagher, Odabe McDowell, Mike Witt, Nelson Santovenia, Ron Hassey, Kevin Gross, Scott Fletcher, Diamond Kings, Larry Parrish with the glasses, Jim Adushi. All right. Not a lot of hits in that first stack. All right, here's our second stack. Let's see, we got Let's see if we can start pulling some stuff here. Alan Ashby, Sean Dunston, Larry Owen, All-Star Danny Jackson, Louis Meadows, Matt Williams, Willie Upshaw, Ken Gerhart, Mike Henneman, Eric King, Kurt Wilkerson, Argenis Salazar, Vance Law, Doug Drabeck, Luis Aquino, Gene Walter, number 1 draft pick, Mark Lewis, Ed Vandenberg, and here we go. We got the Hawk, Hall of Famer, Andre Dawson. I will say, man, these are in better shape than the other box. The other box was, a little tough. Ricky Henderson, speaking of Hall of Famers. Henderson with the Yankees. Hubie Brooks. Got an Orioles Leaders Team card. White Sox Leaders Team card. Dennis Rasmussen. Bob Kuiper. Or Bob Kipper. Pirates Leaders Team card. That's Tony Gwynn right there. Sliding in. Bob Walk. Rafael Belliard. Turn back the clock. Dwight Gooden. Definitely take that one as a hit. Wally Backman. Keith Hernandez. Keith Hernandez should be in the Hall of Fame, I think. Definitely a hit right there. Bobbleheads. Here we go. Jim Smith. I'm getting Jim Smith. I'm getting Will Ferrell vibes with this cat right here. I don't know what it is. Might be the eyes. Will Ferrell vibes with this cat. Willie Stargell. Gosh. If only this card was in better condition, man. Definitely has a crease right there. I think you could see it right there. But Willie Stargell, Hall of Famer. Let's see if Asahi Black wants that one. He might take it. Buddy Bow with his blonde hair. Chet. Chet. C-H-E-T. Chet Lemon. Dave West. Tim Tuffle. Terry Leach. That sidearm, look at that. Looks like he's about to fall off the mound. Goodness. There's another Dave West. Lee Mazzilli. Nice dash, Lee. Bob McClure. Ron Darling. Mike Marshall. Bob Stanley. Larry Parrish. Here we go. All-Star American League Hall of Famer Dave Winfield. Another hit. Paul Runge. Mike Pagliarulo. Ron Oyster. Randy Myers. Mookie Wilson. Kevin Alster. Doc Gooden. Like Doc. We got a jacked up card of Willie McGee. Ay caray, Willie McGee with that nice grill. Too bad this card is jacked up though. Look at that. Ay caray. All right. Let's continue on here. We go Craig Lefferts. Larry Anderson. Got a record breaker. Boston Red Sox. Would it be Wade Boggs? If it is, we're going to take it as a hit for the Hall of Famer. Ron Jones, Jay Bell, Bob Rogers, Don August, Kurt Ford, Glenn Braggs, Kevin McReynolds, Wes Gardner, Scott Fletcher, Rick Shue, Nelson Liriano, Dickie Thon, Terry Pohl, Rafael Ramirez, Terry McGriff, Johnny Franco, Jose Rijo, Phillies team leader, Phillies leaders card, Brad Moore, Greg Gagne with the donut. Here we go, Von Hayes on that O-Pee-Chee, Roberto Cali, Kevin Brown. This would be not his rookie card either. Second year card for Kevin Brown. Greg Brock, Terry Steinbach, Rick Muller, Lonnie Smith, Craig Lefferts, Harold Reynolds, Bobby Witt, Marty Barrett, Brian Smith, Randy McKement, Dave West, Andres Thomas, Terry Kennedy, Alvin Davis, Steve Rosenberg, an RIP, former commissioner, A. Bartlett Giamatti. It's a cool card. I'll take him as a hit. He's a good guy. Tim Wallach. And you know what? I'm just realizing. Oh, Anders Galarraga. Rock Reigns, Hall of Famer. Otis Nixon, Bob Rogers. Hold up. I'm just noticing here that I'm putting the 90s with the 89s, and I'm effing up the sequence here. Hold the heck up. Definitely jacking up the sequence. So Topps 90s is over here. Topps 89 is over here. Tim Wallach, Galarraga, Otis Nixon, Bob Rogers. Here we go. Athletic Leaders team card. Dave Stewart, Storm Davis, Bobby Welch. Hall of Famer Barry Larkin. Joe Girardi, Kelly Downs, Willie Randolph. Double dose of Willie Randolph. Don Slott, Dwayne Ward, David Cohn, Mike Bielecki, Floyd Bannister, and Doc Edwards. And like I said, man, these cards are a lot better shape than that first box. All right, let's continue on with Kurt Ford, Bud Black, Scott Lusader, Steve Curry, Sean Dunston, Tommy John, Athletics Leaders card again, Terry Taylor, Sean Hillegas, Kenny Williams, Tom McCarthy, Willie Wilson, Dwight Smith, Jim Gott, Vance Law, Giants team card, Kelly Gruber, Sil Campusano, Todd Stottlemyre, Rob Ducey, Dwayne Ward. We have a promo card, Topps promo card. Tim Laudner, Dave Clark, Willie Frazier, Danny Cox, Harold Reynolds, Chris James, Dante Bichette, Alex Trevino, Ron Kittle, Jeff Robinson, Pirates Leaders team card, Mike Gallego, Calvin Schiraldi, BJ Surhoff, Jerry Reed, Jim Rice, Manny Lee, Russ Nixon, Bill Pecota, Floyd Bannister, Terry Steinbach, Tony Phillips, Bob Milacki, Danny Tartable, Bert Blyleven, the Hall of Famer, Von Hayes, Dave Martinez, Dave Parker, Darrell Hamilton, Doug Sisk, holy moly, Mike Brantley, Nick Isaski, Andy Van Slyke, National League All-Star, Terry Mulholland, Dave Smith, Pete O'Brien, Dan Pasqua, Storm Davis, Bruce Fields, Mike Schooler, Ted Power, Dave Schmidt, Mike Eichhorn, another Doc Edwards, Mike Marshall, Jay Bell, Kevin Mitchell, Bob Rogers, Alex Trevino, Rangers team card, Kevin Gross, Brad Havens, turning back the clock with Gil Hodges of the Mets, manager card, Stan Javier, Carney Lansford, Gary Redis, Mike Dunn, Junior Ortiz, Chris James, and Jeff Musselman. All right, we're almost to the half point of this box. Very little hits, even though the condition of the cards are a lot better. We're not getting as much hits as we did in the other box. Steve Shields, Dave Island, Randy Velarde, Don Slott. Here we go, All-Star, another one, Hall of Famer, Dave Winfield, Hipolito Pena, Rafael Santana, Al Leiter, Don Slott, Rick Roden, Jack Clark, Bob Brenly, Mike Krukow, Kevin Mitchell, Roger Craig, Joe Pierce, or Joe Price, Jose Uribe. Now, would this be an error card? His birth date would be 1959. If it's 1960, it will be considered an error card. And as you can see, it is 1959, so it is not an error card, unfortunately. Scott Geraltz, Craig Lefferts, American League All-Star Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, Julio Franco, Guillermo Hernandez, Mike Henneman, Walt Terrell, Tom Brookins, Gary Pettis, and Lou Whitaker. Took that one as a hit. Jeff Hamilton, and this is going to be 1987 tops. Jeff Hamilton, Bob Welch, Calvin Schiraldi, Don Double Ace, Juan Bonilla, Kevin Romine, Bob Melvin, Phil Bradley, Scott Bradley, Dave Dravecki, Doug Corbett, Brian Downing, Darryl Miller, Donnie Slott, Alan Ashby, Aurelio Lopez, Dale Mahorsic, Mike Scott, Ernie Riles, Tony Pena, Richard Dotson, Darnell Coles, Freddie Lynn, Jim Clancy, Mike Lavalier, manager John Felsky. All right, let me put these off to the side here. Put them over here. All right, let's flip these up. So we continue on with 89 tops. Charles Hudson, Jim Walwander, or Jim Whalewander, Fred Lynn, Doyle Alexander, Alice Burks, Jeff Sellers, Mike Boddicker, Dwight Evans, B.J. Surhoff, Ron Tingley, Jay Bell, Corey Snyder, Luis Medina, Rich Yett, Andy Allenson, Brooke Jacoby, Tom Candiotti, Buddy Black, Chris Brown, Kurt Wilkerson, Jose Bautista, Joe Ursulak, Craig Worthington, Jeff Ballard, Dave Schmidt, Mike Morgan, Rene Gonzalez, Mike Smithson, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, Jody Reed, another Mike Boddicker, Steve Ellsworth, Marty Barrett, Mark Parent, Gary Templeton, Tim Flannery, Dickie Thon, Carmelo Martinez, Eric Show, Marvell Wynn, Melido Perez of the Perez brothers, Greg Walker, Jack McDowell, Jim Fergosi, Jerry Royce, Daryl Boston, Bobby Thigpen, Ron Karkovice, Kenny Williams, Ken Patterson, Ozzie Guillen, Lance Johnson, Barry Jones, Fred Manrique, Sean Hilligus, Roger McDowell. Record breaker, Cleveland Indians. Unfortunately, this card is jacked up. Holy moly. Cardinals #1 draft pick, Paul Coleman. I always thought it was funny. Oh, you know what? I think this is it's coming out of high school, but the fact that he has an aluminum bat, and you can see here his complete high school batting record. I thought that was cool that they put his high school stats for Paul Coleman. And they were saying that he was built along the lines of Royals Bo Jackson. Unfortunately, I just don't think he made it. Anyway, dope card. The fact that he has a aluminum bat. Orioles #1 draft pick, Ben McDonald. This was a huge card back in the day, I remember. Delino DeShields and Len Nails Dykstra. Goodness. Alright, I feel like I need to start putting some cards here because we are building up a collection here and I'm putting these cards in the wrong place. There we go. We have a bunch of 89 tops here. So let's kind of put them back in here. Make some more room for these with these last bunches of cards that we're going to be pulling out. Marquise Grissom, Jim Wynn with that 88, right? 88 score. Dave Gallagher on that 89 score. The Wonder Dog Rex Huller. Pirates leaders, this is a cool card. Bobby Bonilla and Barry Bonds. Take that as a hit. 1988 tops Jim Lindemann. And unfortunately, this card is jacked up. Put them off to the side. Got more 88s here. Hold up. Kevin Bass. Tony Gwynn. Oh, man, this card is jacked up. Unfortunately. I mean, it's pretty bad. And look, it is written on as well. Someone wrote on it. Ay, caray. Very unfortunate. Man. I'll put him in the hits, man, but this card is jacked up. Hall of Famer Barry Larkin. Dave Magadan. And we're back with 88 Donruss, Bobby Thigpen, Benito Santiago, double dose of Santiago. Cecil Fielder. Let's see if they have him down as La Puente. They have him down as Los Angeles, unfortunately. Cecil Grant Fielder. All right, let's continue on. Audeby McDowell, Scott Fletcher, Luis Aguayo, Terry Steinbach, Rick Leach, Geronimo Baroa, Jimmy Key, Charlie Liebrent, Damon Berryhill, Ed Lynch, Randall Bayers, Dennis Eckersley, Eric Nolte, Atlee Hammaker, Jim Gott, back with the 86 tops with Rick Dempsey, Bill Buckner. Wow. It's a nice Bill Buckner card. Put the 86 off to the side. Bill Buckner, nice stash, nice eyebrows. Bill Buckner on that OPC 86. Chris Sable with the goggles on the Diamond Kings. Barry Jones on the 89 Donruss. Randy Kramer, 89 tops. Jose Cruz and Wayne Tollison on that 87 tops. Tom Foley. Gary Wayne, another Tom Foley. Andy Hawkins, Johnny Ray. Paul O'Neill, Ron Darling, double dose. Bib Roberts. Tim Nittenfewer, Craig McMurtry. Mike Yego. Back to the 86 with Cesar Cedeno, Darryl Porter, Brian Harper, Dave Bergman, Tim Corcoran. Okay, I'll go with Corcoran. John Russell, double dose. Randy O'Neill, Bill Kruger, Donnie Hill, Joel Skinner, Manny Lee, Tony Phillips. What else do we have here? Ron Renicky, Don Robinson, Glenn Broomer, Daryl Sconier with that jacked up card. Yikes. Dave Palmer. Speaking of jacked up, look at this one. Mark Thurmond. Scratched up. Ay, caray. But you know what? Let's look at that Thurmond again. Well, the pot. Well, no, I can't really work with that either. Definitely jacked up. Len Baker, Gary Templeton, Carl Best, Mike Moore, Roy Thomas, Joel Youngblood, Tim Lawler, Chuck Tanner. Well, hold up. Let me put these ones aside. And let's continue with 88. Chuck Tanner. Do I have an 80? Yeah, I do. Chuck Tanner, Albert Hall, Bob Brenly, Gary Carter, Hall of Famer, Bob Boone, Tom O'Malley, Jim DeShays, Tony Phillips, Carlton Fisk, speaking of Hall of Famer catchers, there we go, Willie Hernandez, Herm Winningham, Pat Perry, Doyle Alexander, Brian Diet, Mike Marshall, Rob Murphy, Tim Hullett, and Teddy Higuera. Brings it back to 89. Jeffrey Leonard, and Juan Castillo. All right, let's put more of these 89s away. Make room for this. I got just a little bit, like about a good 3 or 4. I'm going to say 3 stacks. Maybe even 2. We're pretty much done, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. Let's see if we can finish off strong here. Charlie O'Brien, Matt Noakes, Bobby Bonilla, Larry Owen, John Perlman, Bill Wegman, Indians team card, Chris James, Juan Samuel, Shane Mack, Donnie Hill. Back on 89 Donruss with Gene Nelson, Luis Aquino, Gary Redis, Jack Savage. 88 Donruss with Larry Parrish, Rob Nelson, Ed Whitson, James Steele or James Steels, Bobby Thickpen, rated rookie here of Jack McDowell. Put him off to the side here. Andy Van Slyke, Donruss MVP. Jim Wynn, Floyd Umans, John Cangelosi. Rated rookie, Mackie Sasser, Al Pedrique, Junior Ortiz, Jesse Orozco, Ron Darling, Howard Johnson, Kevin McReynolds, Ron Oyster, Double Dose, Paul O'Neill, Rob Murphy, Charlie Lee on that O-Pee-Chee, Dodgers Ken Howell, Joe Hesketh, Bill Wegman on that 86 tops. Oh man, we have a bunch of promo cards here. Ike Glassy, All-Star, and Hot Prospect baseball cards. Ooh. Man. Oh man. Well, that's what these all are. Ike got a bunch of promo cards. We're going to have to make these baseball card stands right here. Because I don't think any of these promos exist anymore. So we definitely have to put these away. Ay, caray. All right, let's continue on. Hall of Famer Harold Baines on that 1988 tops. Goodness. Angels Leaders. Back to 88. Ramon Martinez. Sandy Alomar rated rookie. John Cerruti. Robin Yount, Diamond Kings Hall of Famer. Goodness. That's definitely a hit. I have another Diamond Kings I got an 89 checklist. Put that off to the side. Rob Murphy, Steve Farr, Dennis Remusin, Tony Armas, Mike Moore, Chad Kruder. Here we go. Hall of Famer Edgar Martinez. Mike Marshall. We have another checklist card here. And we have a Diamond Kings here of Dave Henderson. Rated rookie Pete Harnish. Ay caray. 1990 tops takes a dip. Hold up. All right, back to 89 Donruss. Chad Kruder again. Tracy Jones, Glenn Hubbard, Jerry Brown, Brian Mayer, Tony Armas, Juan Nieves, Craig Worthington, Fred Lynn, Carmelo Martinez, Alejandro Peña, Luis Aguayo, Rich Yett, Tracy Jones, Ken Williams, Alfredo Griffin, Steve Farr. Here we got another Dwight Gooden 1988. Dave Johnson, Hall of Famer Craig Biggio, All-Star National League on that 1990 tops. Joel Youngblood. Put him here. Joel. Rich Yett. Mike Schooler. Howard Johnson. Jay Tibbs. Double dose it up. Randy Kutcher. Bob Boone. Nelson Santovenia. Brian Fisher. Vince Coleman dropping a bunt. Mackie Sasser. Doc Gooden. Cecil Espy. John Candelaria. Alejandro Peña. Mike Lavalieri. Rich Thompson. Mike Brumley. Frank Viola. Johnny Crook, Billy Ripken, Rance Malinix, Drew Hall, Denny Whaling. All right, this should be the last stack right here. There's one card here on off to the side. And did my Shohei take another dip? Oh my gosh, the second time it takes a dip. Hold the F up. Luckily, that Shohei's on the top holders, so it's not really taking a beating yet. All right, I'm going to leave it down this time. Keep dropping. Second time Shohei goes down. Ay caray. All right, we got our final stack of our Goodwill auction win. And let's see how we do here. Let's see if we can finish off strong. 1990 Topps, Mike Scott, Bob McClure, Jeff King. Making sure there's a thick card, but we're good. Jeff King, Danny Jackson. Got some checklists. Oh boy, we got a lot of checklists here. Here we go with another Danny Jackson. More checklists. Charlie Liebrandt, Andy Van Slyke, Jeff Reed, Corey Snyder, Brian Mayer, Presidente Dennis Martinez, Hubie Brooks, Tam Candiotti, Ernie Witt, Jesse Barfield, Kevin Elster, Bobby Valentine, Gene Nelson. We need some hits here, guys. Terry Pendleton, Jeff Robinson, Wally Whitehurst, Todd Benzinger, Von Hayes, Claudel Washington, Luis Aquino, Tony Phillips, Chuck Carey, Mike Bielecki, Ted Power. All right, this is 88. Ray Searage. All 88 right there. Dave LaPointe. And here we go. Finally get a hit. All-Star National League, Tim Raines. Hall of Famer. Kurt Ford. Kelly Gruber. Zane Smith. Steve Davis. Rob Deere. Randy's always ready. Kevin Gross on that 86. 88, Danny Darwin. Greg Harris. Ken Daly. Bruce Hurst. Gino Petrali. Bob Brower. Wade Boggs, All-Star, 1987 Topps. The Hall of Famer. Let's flip these up. Jay Aldrich. Gerald Perry. Alvaro Espinosa. Jose Alvarez. Ivan Calderon. Hall of Famer Jack Morris. Bone J. Buhner. Scott Scooter. Mike Smith. Double Dose. Julio Franco. Jack Howell. Kevin Hickey. Double dose of Jack Howell, by the way. Dennis Boyd. Ken Caminiti, R.I.P. Mark Langston. Darryl Boston. Roberto Alomar, Hall of Famer. John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. There we go. Jay Bell. Mark Eichhorn. Rick Shue. Kevin Mitchell. Kelly Gruber. Robbie Thompson. On that 87 rookie Topps Cup. Dave Dravecki. Bob Forsch. Tom Paciorek. And here we go with another 87 Wade Boggs All-Star card. Dave Magadan on that Future Stars. Bill Buckner. Gary Carter, All-Star. Hall of Famer. Terry Mulholland. Richard Dotson. Argenius Salazar. Dave Johnson. Carlton Fisk. Jerry Royce. Carmelo Castillo. Mike Carrion. Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Steve Davis. Carmelo Castillo. Jeff Parrott. Storm Davis. Jeff Pico. Ron Robinson. Mike Aldretti. Scott Bradley. Darryl Strawberry. Chili Davis on that 88 Donruss. Charlie Hayes. Phil Stevenson. Lance Parrish. Greg Harris. Mackie Sasser. We're almost done, guys. Mike Witt. Alfredo Griffin. Jack Armstrong. Rick Sutcliffe. Jeff Montgomery. Craig Reynolds. Brian Downing. Luis Polonia. Eric Hetzel. Jose Rijo. Gary Gaetti. Rob Deere. another Jeff Pico. Nelson Santovenia, Alex Trevino, German Gonzalez, Devon White, Barry Bonds. All right. And look at that double dose of Barry Bonds. We got him in the 89 tops and we got him in the 1990 tops. And that'll do it. Well, at least we finished off strong. At least I could say that. So I'll tell you what, man. These were our hits right here for sure. We're going to add these ones to the mix. Here are our hits. Let's go over these real quick. So we got those two Barry Bonds, 89, 1990. Darryl Strawberry on that 87. Alan Trammell on the 90. Gary Carter on that All-Star 87. Bill Buckner on that 87. Wade Boggs, American League All-Star 87. 1990 John Smoltz. 1990 Roberto Alomar. 1990 Jack Morris. 1987 Wade Boggs. 1988, right? Yeah, 1988 National League All-Star, Rock Tim Raines. Doc Gooden, National League All-Star 1990 Craig Biggio. Dwight Gooden on that 88. Edgar Martinez. Diamond Kings Robin Yount. Rated rookie Sandy Alomar Jr. Ramon Martinez. Harold Baines. Carlton Fisk. Gary Carter. Bill Buckner. Barry Larkin. Tony Gwynn. Pirates leaders Barry Bonds, Bobby Bonilla. Wade Boggs. Lou Whitaker. Another Wade Boggs, American League All-Star. American League All-Star, Dave Winfield. Bert Blyleven. Barry Larkin. Andres Galarraga. Rock Raines. A. Bartlett Giamatti. Wade Boggs, record breaker, 1988. Doc Gooden, another American League All-Star, Dave Winfield. Keith Hernandez, turn back the clock, Dwight Gooden. Ricky Henderson, Andre Dawson. Mark Grace. Ryan Sandberg. Rock Raines. Howard Johnson. Cal Ripken. Deion Sanders. Roger Clemens. Jim Abbott Rookie Cup. Ken Griffey Jr. Rookie Cup. Nolan Ryan, 5,000 something. I'm going to guess 5,000 strikeouts. Jose Canseco, Nolan Ryan, Darryl Strawberry. Roger Clemens. National League All-Star, Ozzie Smith. Juan Gonzalez rookie. Oral Hershiser, Darryl Strawberry, double dose of Darryl. Ozzie Smith, Don Mattingly. American League All-Star, Roger Clemens, Mark McGwire. Collector's Choice, 1990 Upper Deck, Benito Santiago, and Mike Scott. National League All-Star, Oral Hershiser. Bo Jackson, Oral Hershiser, double dose of Cal Ripken Jr. Jose Canseco. Barry Bonds on that Fleer 90. Joe Carter. Jose Uribe. I think this is, if I'm correct, this is the error card. AL East Rivals, Howard Johnson and Ryan Sandberg. Greg Maddux on that Fleer 90. Alan Trammell. John Smoltz rookie. Score 1989. Score. Will Clark. Superstar Specials, the Dynamic Duel, Will Clark and Kevin Mitchell. The Hawk, Andre Dawson, 1990 Upper Deck. 1987 Record Breakers, Don Mattingly and Ricky Henderson. Alan Trammell, 1988, Dwight Gooden. Topps Rookie Cup, Mark Grace, Roberto Alomar, Kirk Gibson, George Brett, Mark Grace on the 1990 Donruss. Larry Walker Rookie, Lee Smith, Barry Larkin, Jose Canseco, 40-40 Club, Nolan Ryan, Mark Grace, Ryan Sandberg All-Star, Fernando Valenzuela, Fred Lynn, Edgar Martinez, John Smoltz Rookie, Donruss Diamond Kings, Tony Gwynn, Kirby Puckett Wonder Stars, and that'll do it for the hits. goodness. And that'll do it for Chin Music, the Killah Breaks Live Edition. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm off to the next one. I am out. Peace.